It is about 15 minutes to 9, so I am gonna hit the road and go into the office today. I just got done getting ready. I packed my lunch and everything, got my coffee made, and thought I would bring you along to show you what I'm working on today. Usually I give our dog a Kong, and I stuff it with peanut butter and I freeze it for him, and that entertains him for a little while, but they're dirty, and so I gave him instead this wobbler that we have, and he's supposed to knock it around, but he doesn't understand why he's been knocking it around and it's not coming out. So hopefully that'll entertain him for a while today while I'm gone. I like to give him something while I'm gone, huh? Yeah, and he loves to eat his snacks on the couch, don't you, buddy? Meanwhile, Enzo. Oh, give me a little love bite. Okay. All right. So I recently sold my car, and I'm in the process of getting another one. But what I'm looking for, I've had some trouble finding. And so I am going to be trying to contact some people today about potential leads on that. But in the meantime, I have to go to work today, and I am going to be driving my husband's car. Now my husband, hold that thought. So my husband actually has several different cars because that is his thing. He absolutely loves cars. He has an old F-350 that we've been doing an engine swap on that's thankfully really close to being done. He also has an old, is it Oldsmobile? It's a Bravada. It's older, that he got for really cheap, and he just drives it every day to save money on gas to work. And then he has a 2009 Cadillac CTS-V, which is street legal. You know, it's a street car, but it's also it's his race car basically. He likes to take it and take it to the drag strip and stuff like that. So it has air conditioning and the Bravada does not. And so today he is having me drive the CTS-V, the Cadillac. It also just gets terrible gas mileage, so I work a lot closer to home than he does, so he is having me take the Cadillac. So here's my ride today. There she is. And so, funny story, this car actually has race seats in it, and so I'm really short, so I have to put this pillow back here in the seat for me to be able to reach. So yeah, I'm gonna get in the car and go to work. Okay, so I just got to work. Let me turn this off because I don't know if the air is going to be really loud. So I just got to work, and I actually got a call on the way from a dealership that's about an hour and a half away, that has one of the cars that I'm looking at. And honestly, I think this one checks all the boxes. It's exactly what I'm looking for. She did tell me it's waiting on a part for the air conditioning, which is probably a condenser, which is fine because they're going to replace it. And parts right now, if you know anything about the car industry, I mean anything really, it's not just cars, it's all kinds of industries. Everything's back ordered. So that may be beneficial because people might not want to wait on a part. So she's going to send me some pictures. She's going to have someone call me about an out the door price, which I'm hoping we can finagle a little bit. But yeah, so that's where we are right now. And I thought I'd kind of talk while I'm in the car about the plan for today. So I am trying to finish some stuff for my tutor training, to train our tutors. I'm trying to make a PowerPoint that kind of condenses the information from the handbook, and basically we'll film each section as a video that they can watch, answer some questions about, and then can do the training on their own time. Which I think is good because then it's not just a bunch of information thrown at them over the course of 2 hours, right? They can self-pace. So that's the plan. And then I really need to get started on their paperwork as well, their hiring paperwork. But I really want to have the tutor training done first so I can say, here's all the things you need to do. I also am going to try to hash out the methodology for a paper that I'm writing for a class that's due in a couple of weeks, and finish transcribing the interview that I did as part of that paper. I have a meeting with some of my coworkers. 2 of my coworkers. We're on a little team as part of a thing we're doing before our whole team retreat next week. So we're gonna go down to the student union today, this afternoon, and get some ice cream and do the work that needs to be done for that. So that's it. That's what I'm doing. My friend, like my best friend, I was telling her last night, like I had so much stuff to do and it was like, I haven't get it all done. And she was like, well, if you want to, you know, get on FaceTime or get on, you know, Messenger video and just work at the same time and, you know, hold each other accountable. And I was like, yes, that sounds awesome. So I might be doing that today too. So the car is like, do you see it idling? Oh man, look at this thing. Anyway, I'm going to go into my office and just kind of figure out where to get started. I completely forgot that I keep my work, like my office keys in my car. And so when I cleaned my car out to sell it, I left them at home. So thankfully my coworker has like a master key to all the offices. So I was able to get in, but I'm gonna have to probably not lock it today so I can get back in it. So one thing I did recently, and I have some footage, so I'm gonna insert that, is I kind of made some updates, small updates to my office. So let me show you. So I swapped a whiteboard that was here with this cork board that I put together myself, and I also hung these back up, and I hung a curtain here to hide like all of the storage that we have back here, so it looks just nicer. And I don't think this is in the video, but I also put a decal on the wall. This is actually a quote from Hamilton, from the song Wait For It. So I used my Cricut to make that, and I want to add something around it. I don't know what yet, so we'll see. And yeah, so I'll insert footage of me working on that stuff and getting it, you know, put together. Okay, I have made it to campus with my plethora of things. So I got this black fabric from Walmart, pre-cut, because I'm going to hang it here to hide this stuff. These are magnetic, and I have these little hooks from my classroom, it's not gonna focus, that they stick up there since they're magnetic. So with those and these little hooks I have from IKEA, if I can get them out, I can clip these to the fabric, focus here, and hang them up there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I also have these paper flowers because I'm gonna take down this whiteboard and put up this bulletin board. I made the paper flowers because you can see the adhesive, unfortunately. It just shouldn't have used spray adhesive, but it is what it is. So I got that off Marketplace for $5. I painted it and put fabric on it. And then I also got this little sign. It was in the clearance section of Hobby Lobby. I don't frequent Hobby Lobby a lot, but I was there for something that I specifically could only get there, and this was $3.75. So I recently got these floral bins from Michael's, and I think this might be cute up there. And then I also have these command hooks. I went for these kind of prettier looking ones, even though they were like much more expensive than I probably should have done. But I'm going to hang these guys that I had made a while back. I think I'm gonna hang them right there with those. And then I wanna put like a quote up on the wall. And then I think that'll be done. So that's what we're gonna do right now.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet.
That looks so much nicer. So now I have all this stuff that's hidden back here, and I could probably even stack like the other two that are under there, so I might do that as well. Okay, so now we got the bulletin board hung. It looks nice. We've got the success sign. I got these hung back up, which used to hang on this wall. So I think that looks great over there. And then finally, I got the curtain hung so that can hide storage. I'm very happy about that. I might even could get a smaller table now. I don't know, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. And what else? I recently added labels to these bins. That one has a label on it, it's just turned the wrong way. I added labels to these, and I'm working on getting the labels to that. And then also this is my grandma and me when I graduated undergrad. And this is from a card that she signed when I graduated with my master's. So the picture is not from my master's, but I personally like this picture of us better. And so I have a glow forge, so I took and made this frame to remind me of how proud my grandma was of me because she passed away last year. So this is actually, I think she passed away in 2020. Yeah, she did. Wow. It's crazy. She passed away in 2020. So that sits right here behind me too.
We could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start.
I just got back to my office. I had a 2 o'clock meeting, and then basically from 3 to 5, I just was hanging out with some of my coworkers, and we were just talking and like, you know, doing that sort of thing. So I just picked up, let me get this out. Woo. Okay. We had the executive assistant order some little terracotta pots. Sounds like some of them might have chipped. We're gonna do a like paint a pot activity with succulents. So I'm actually just gonna put them back in here. Woo! How they were. So we needed a few more of these, so she ordered that. Okay, so I need to check and see if they're broken. But for today, they're gonna sit right there. And then she also ordered us these. These are like little condiment cups. Oh, they might not be big enough. So we are gonna do this activity this semester. It's called the Bean Game, and basically, I found it from Next Gen Personal Finance. So that's from ngpf.org. So you get this sheet, and each, I'll show it to you this way. There's different categories. Each category with a star is required. So housing, insurance, clothing, food, transportation, furnishings, personal care, recreation, communication, gifts, and then savings. And then, so in the first round, they'll get beans, and they'll have to pick how much they're paying for each thing based on your budget. They'll have some reflection questions, and then in the second round, they actually get some beans removed because they get a salary cut. So I bought these to separate the beans in because we're actually going to be using jelly beans, because I was like, cool, like rather do it with something they can eat. But now I'm wondering if these are big enough to hold 20 jelly beans, so we're about to find out. I hate to open them like this because, like, there's no way to, like, reseal it, but come on. What in the heck? And I actually need to go home soon because I have a night class that starts in, like, 20 minutes. I don't think that's gonna fit. So these are my own jelly beans that I keep in here for me to eat. are the lids. Oh. If it looks like I'm struggling, it's because I am. Okay. It fits exactly 20 beans, so just double check. Beans. Okay, cool. So this will work, and I wanted to test it out because basically the plan is to like wear gloves and fill them up ahead of the class so that it doesn't take so long to do it. So that's good. We're gonna put these away on the shelf. Will they fit here? Yes. So before I go home, I just want to show you my outfit really quickly. So here's today's outfit. The shirt is from Old Navy, and the pants are like a dark green from Shein. And then I'm wearing my gray Rothy flats. Very ladylike of me. So here's another view of it. There you can see. So dark green pants, kind of ties in with some of the green in the shirt, and then the gray shoes. I was able to get some of the tutoring stuff done. I did not get my methodology typed up for my class paper, but I'm gonna say that's okay. It's important for me to be able to recharge, and as an extrovert, I do that through talking to people, like my coworkers, and so I am okay with the fact that I didn't get the methodology done. It's not actually an assignment. I mean, it is, it's part of an assignment, but it's not an assignment with a grade for me to submit on its own. It's just if I wanted feedback. So I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I'm packed up. I just have to put my lunchbox away, grab my cup with my coffee, and I'm good to go. I'm gonna go home and do my night class. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please feel free to subscribe below or give this video a thumbs up. I actually hope to continue to film, especially as we're planning some more for the fall, and can talk about some of the activities I'm hoping to do since I'm trying to change some of them. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.